van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he has... What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana. Having some technical problems right here with the right now the login right here. Here we go. I think we're back again right here. We're back. Good evening to everybody. Share this video. My God, Facebook, you're doing it every day. Every day. Facebook and YouTube are doing it every day. And it is this is an embarrassment, man, what they're doing. This is unbelievable, but we are going to continue with our live feed. We're going to do the best that we can with, our live feed and continuing to do it. God bless everybody. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. If you guys can share this video, will help a lot. And like the video and like the video on YouTube. Also, we're live on YouTube, so we can beat the algorithms. This is all about the algorithms, how they are, trying to stop the live feed from going to other places. So The topic of today, we have a couple of topics that I want to discuss. One of them, it is I will fast forward to the last topic. A man just recently got assaulted in El Paso, Texas. It was a jiu-jitsu fighter. He got assaulted by practically 5 or 6 African American, Black American, citizens from El Paso. He's in the ICU right now. He is in critical condition. They don't know if he's gonna make it or not. He was left there in the ground to die, as he was irresponsive when the ambulance unit got into, and the paramedics got to him. The question that I will fast forward to that news, as I am going to talk about it as soon as I finish, this live feed. I want to know, where's Black Lives Matter in El Paso? And they want Hispanics and Mexicans to unite with Black Lives Matter under their wing, under their command. So I will ask that question, and I will leave it right there in the oven to cook it for a little while. And then when we're almost done, I want to bring you guys the video of how this man got physically assaulted by like 5 or 6 people, smashing his head on the ground like it was a bouncing ball. Horrible. Next news. Let's get right into what is happening right now in Spain with the border of Morocco. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is joining. Buy me a coffee. It's on top of the link if you guys want to cooperate with our work. Thank you so much of independent reporting. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link, and also our PayPal is on top of the link. Thank you so much for contributing to our work. Here is what is happening right now in Spain with the borders of Marruecos, that is Morocco. For, the English language, it is Marruecos in Spanish, or the Castellano language, and it is Morocco in English. So this is the border that it connects from Spain to Marruecos. That is the border of Ceuta, or Ceuta, better known as Ceuta or Ceuta. In the last moments, it was reported that, as you can see, military tanks are in place right now in this particular border. It says Spain has deployed military tanks through the entrance of Ceuta or Ceuta due to the fact that 6,000 migrants entered the border of Ceuta to Spain. Unbelievable. 6,000 migrants from Morocco entered that border, which has been reported that one person has died. One person has passed away on this massive entrance of 6,000 people from Morocco to Spain. It says a group, unusually, numerous group of 6,000 people from Morocco, a lot of them minors. Hear this out. A lot of these people that they just migrated through this particular part of the border, a lot of them are minors and families that they entered illegally through the North African part of Ceuta on Monday. It was reported one person has died on this intent to cross to this particular part of Spain, of Morocco to Spain, that is called Ceuta, the border. 6,000 migrants intended. They try to cross as the military was deployed through this particular part of Spain. As you see the military tanks, you see people right here enormously crossing through the river and through the sea. I will put a video right now in a few moments. As you see the military tanks right here, and if you see the military taking over right here, a migrant from Morocco. So it is a humongous news in terms to what is happening in the mass migration. A lot of people are asking, like, they're saying, what the hell? This is also happening in Spain. This is also happening in Europe. No, for the people in the continent of America and the people in the West Hemisphere, the mass migration and the immigration influx and also the globalist compact of immigration started in Europe. For people that don't know, this actually started in Europe, started happening in France, and particularly in France, it started happening. Also in Italy, started happening. A mass migration of people from Africa, specifically from Ghana, Angola, also from Cameroon, from Congo. All these people started migrating into Europe. This actually started in Europe, and then a lot of people started migrating from the Middle East to Morocco, and from Morocco, they started migrating to Spain. This is actually happening today, yesterday, and actually happening today also, as 6,000 people, migrated to 6,000 people migrated to the borders of Ceuta or Ceuta. That is the North African part that connects to Morocco, as which these 6,000 people that they migrated from this particular place to Morocco to Spain, one of them passed away. Unfortunately, one of them passed away. Now, a lot of people are saying this is just happening right here. This is just recent. No, this has been occurring, and it has been happening for the longest of time. This border has been completely, affected by this mass migration. And also, as Spain is now sending their military, as you see, military tanks. It is just it's just amazing how it's just it's an impact to see military tanks going to capture or to retain 6,000 migrants. It is just unbelievable. So this is the situation, what is happening right now in Spain. And this is actually what has been happening in Europe. This has been continuous, people. This is nothing new. This is a thing that has been happening for the longest time and since the globalist compact of immigration started. So again, for people that are just tuning in, God bless you all. Buy me a copy. It's on top of the link. Thank you so much for cooperating and contributing to our independent work. Mass migration, 6,000 people entered the border of the North African border that connects to Spain, that is called Ceuta or Ceuta. 6,000 migrants entered from Morocco to Spain. One of them passed away, unfortunately, on this mass migration. Now, let us go to a particular video that I want to show you guys that is specifically, talking about this topic where, mass migration started happening as it was yesterday. This is a video that actually is in Spanish, but I will put a video of right now, and I will put a video of 4 years ago in this specific part of Ceuta that it is right now happening. So this is an actual video of the situation, how it developed in Spain with the border, the North African border of Morocco. That is, incredibly happening right now, and that is actually being taken place. And one person lost their life. That is, yes, it is so sad to hear this.
Récord de llegada de migrantes a España en un solo día. Este lunes unas 5.000 personas, entre ellas unos 1.500 menores, han entrado a Ceuta por vía marítima desde.
It's saying that around 5,000 people entered Ceuta. In this particular part, you see the border right here. And which of these 5,000 people that entered Ceuta to Marruecos, from Morocco to Spain, 1,000 of them were minors. 1,000 of them were minors. This continuous problem of the unaccompanied minors, it is continuously happening, people. It is just unbelievably how this problem that we were discussing yesterday about UNICEF, that is the United Nations Children Release Fund, where is it with all this humongous problem that is occurring right now, that is the minors? And you see again right here a mass migration of 6,000 people in the border of Ceuta with Morocco and Spain, and you see 1,000 of them that they're minors. This is the description of the reporter. This this piece right here, this video was given by F Noticias, F News.
De Marruecos, según la delegación del gobierno en la ciudad autónoma. La presión migratoria ha sido constante a lo largo de toda la jornada.
The pressure, the migration pressure has been consistently through the whole day.
Y se ha prolongado también de madrugada.
And also it has been happening during the nighttime.
Una ola imparable. Familias enteras con niños.
An enormous wave of influx of migrants and, families coming in.
Jóvenes, pero sobre todo muchos menores de edad.
A lot of young people, but, the most important thing is, the fact that is the most impact of this, the reporter is saying a lot of unaccompanied minors, a lot of minors. This is the problem, people. This is the problem. Where is the United Nations? Where is the United Nations Children's Release Fund? Where is the philanthropist George Soros? Where is all the funds that has been given to the United Nations to protect the children? Where is the United Nations in this particular part? They're supposed to be helping the migrants in difficult situations in difficult parts of the world. Where is, more than 1,000 unaccompanied minors, for God's sake, this unaccompanied minors situation around the world, migration, holy cow. When is the when is the United Nations going to do something about it? Is this unbelievable? Let me play the video a little bit more.
Acompañados, además de un número menor de subsaharianos, ante la aparente indiferencia y escaso control de las fuerzas de seguridad.
And a lot of people from Morocco, and the reporters saying, and to the military the military presence in this particular border. A lot of military, personnel that works on the land started working on this part of the border to control the streets of Ceuta, that is the border that connects to this place. Look how the people are migrating on this particular part of the sea. Now, again, I will say it again. Where is the United Nations? This is why I've been consistently saying to people, the globalist compact of immigration, it is a broken system. It does not work, people. It does not work. You see massive people migrating through seas, through mountains, to jungles, like it's happening in Panama. Like the 4,000 that just migrated from Venezuela to Colombia because of terrorist attacks of the criminal organization La FARC. You see people migrating all the way from Chile, and because of terrorist organizations. You see people migrating through 9 countries from Africa all the way to the continent of America. Where is the United Nations? Where is the United Nations Children's Relief Fund? Where is it? I showed the website yesterday. The website clearly says migrating children. You can donate right there. Children with problems at home, you can donate right there. Children for a better future, you can donate right there. Children for education, you can donate right there. But if you're donating, God's sake, every day donating, where are they right here? Are they helping? Are they building a shelter for unaccompanied minors? Are they building a shelter for these children to not be abused, to not be afraid, to not be trafficked? That is the humongous problem. Look how the video goes on. This is when I see this, man, this is a total abuse. This is how migrants are risking their lives to cross it. Look at this man right here in the middle of the sea, man. It's just unbelievable. The government from Morocco hasn't said anything about this current situation. Look at this. The numbers right now, it doesn't have precedents, and it doesn't compare to what had happened in 2006. When 32,000 people arrived to the islands. Back in 2006, 32,000 people arrived to the islands. It is unbelievable. And in 2018, when the highest number of arrivals to Spain, it registered with 57,500 migrants arrived to that particular border in one shot, one hit, 57,500. Unbelievable to that particular part of Ceuta that is the border to Spain. This is all of them from the Algoria Sea. Look at this picture, man. Whoa. I'm just going to leave it like this. This is for you. This is for the United Nations people. This is for the people that they're advocating for, the philanthropist George Soros. This is for the people that they're saying, oh, you know what? Yeah. The philanthropist George Soros is the globalist compact of immigration, and they're, creating hysteria. Where is the philanthropist right here? Sitting at home? Where is it? Let me put a little bit of the video more. And the video ends right there. But as I am going to be putting the video on, I want to remind people what has been happening not only in like Mexico with the border of Tapachula, that is a clear example of this border also, but this is provoked by the United Nations. This is not provoked by countries. This is provoked by the United Nations and their globalization for immigration. And as they are provoking this, they don't mind, they don't care about the people's, how they're risking their lives. You look at this. They don't understand that there's a humongous problem with insecurity and also ultimately with the children. That in this migration that had just happened in Morocco with Spain, more than 1,000 children were registered right here. More than 1,000 children were registered. And this is, nobody's putting attention to, like, where is the Children's Relief Fund of the United Nations? These people are migrating because they're in need. And something humongous is happening in Morocco, and the necessity in Morocco is huge. The people in Morocco going through a horrible situation. The people in Morocco are going through a economical collapse. It is a problem over there in Morocco. Yes, it is. But migrating in a massive way, it is not the solution. And the United Nations is not saying anything about this because they're the ones that they're provoking. And they have been provoking this with their globalization of migration. Since this started with the globalist compact of immigration, this has been a purpose of the United Nations for people to migrate in a massive number. What happened to COVID right here? Does it exist? One question right here. What happened to COVID? But he's talking about it, right? Check out this video that happened 4 years ago. And in this particular place, exactly the same. This situation happened 4 years ago where, the government of Spain sent 2,700 migrants back to Morocco. This is an actual video of 4 years ago. And it says right there on the bottom. Look what it says right there on the bottom. A thing that Joe Biden and the Democratic Party and the liberals in the United States have not accepted. A word that its name is crisis. For them is a challenge. It is a trophy. Yay, we accomplished it, But for the reality of people that we have a brain, it is a crisis that we understand. And this report that it was done by an outlet in Spain, it says migration crisis in Spain on the bottom. Crisis. First word in this statement, it says crisis. Migration crisis in the bottom. So let us see this video as 2,700 got returned back on 4 years. It is exactly what is, and it is the same border of Ceuta that connects the North African country into Spain. It says right here, Spain has returned to Morocco 2,700 out of the 6,000 that entered Ceuta, Spain. This was 4 years ago.
Esta llegada súbita de inmigrantes irregulares supone una grave crisis para España.
This migration of influx that has entered, this is the president of Spain. Look what he says. This is extremely important because you guys have to understand his language. And this is important because his language, it describes the first word, that the only person in the world is not saying that it's a crisis, it is Joe Biden. It is the only person, because if he says that it's a crisis, he's going to practically say that his government has been incapable of controlling this. But not only that, he's going to say that it's incapable, but he is going to say it was, if something happened that is a crisis, it was provoked by Donald Trump. So they're going to be like AMLO, the Mexican president, that he's blaming everything on the past presidents. He's blaming everything on the past administrations. That's what these coward presidents do. So this is the Spain president, Pedro Sanchez. Look what he says right here. This is a great crisis to Spain of this migration of influx of migrants. Crisis. This is a great crisis to Spain and also for Europe.
Quiero trasladar en nombre del gobierno de España a todos los españoles y españolas y especialmente a quienes viven en Ceuta y Melilla que vamos a restablecer el orden en su ciudad.
I want to say to the people in Ceuta that we are going to reestablish the order in your city, to all the Spanish people at Ceuta. And we are going to protect our borders with maximum, seriousness. That is the borders of Spain with Morocco. This is what this guy is saying. We are going to be firm to guarantee your security. Through whatever eventuality that happens. And although whatever circumstance, we're going to give your security. Like you know, the army has been already deployed. And all the borders have been reinforced on these two particular cities in Spain. Today, I will travel to Ceuta to show you guys the determination that we are going to show to protect our borders. Out of this crisis that has been occurring in our government of Spain, out of this crisis that is occurring, my responsibility as the president of Spain is to guarantee the Spanish citizens the control of this migration into our country. And to supply and to support the cities of Ceuta to all the humanitarian crisis. Again, a word, humanitarian crisis. He uses crisis. He doesn't use challenge. For all you leftists, cornflakes, he doesn't use challenge. This is a crisis provoked by the globalist compact of immigration that is the number one problem of all this massive of influx. Right here on the bottom, it says, today I will travel to Ceuta and also to Melilla. That also are the two cities that they are, right now encountering this influx. to show the determination that we are acting on the first minute on this, what it says right there, the last word, people, what it says right there, crisis, not a challenge like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, not a challenge, a crisis, because this is a humanitarian crisis. And everybody knows that it has been a crisis. But the only government that has been incapable of admitting this, it is the current administration.
Que supone esta llegada de personas y proceder a la devolución inmediata, repito, a la devolución inmediata de todo aquel que haya entrado irregularmente.
And to return immediately. And he says, and I repeat, to return immediately. I will be there to return and put order, and to return immediately to every person that has entered illegally or irregularly to our country.
Tal y como está previsto en los acuerdos que España tiene firmados con Marruecos.
And it's exactly like the agreements that we had with Morocco and with Spain, that everybody was going to enter legally, peacefully, documented, and with a purpose, like the globalist compact of immigration says. But you got, people that are writing, tabloid writers, and all these people that are saying, oh no, this is, it has to be inadmissible. Unbelievable. But you got a president of Spain that is saying that it's a crisis, but you got another one in the United States that is saying that it's a challenge. Imagine if this president of Spain says, oh no, this is a challenge for us. Yay, trophy. Unbelievable. Look what he says later. This was a video brought to you guys to show you guys what is actually happening in this situation and how the Spain president it is actually speaking about this. This was a video done to the 18th of May. This was a statement from the president of 18th of May. It was not 4 years ago. I apologize. It was from 18th of May. This video was the 18th of May. It was this statement that the president just did. It was from today. Today is the 18th of May. Yes, today is the 18th of May. Holy cow. And nobody's talking about it. And look how the president of Spain gives a statement about what is happening. For him, it's a crisis. It's a humanitarian crisis. For other leaders of the world, like Joe Biden, it is not a crisis. What is happening? Let me put the video back, man. Where is it? Let me put this video back. Oh my God. Let me just, where is it, man? I got it right here. Let me just say something before I start playing this video again. So for this man, for this that just happened, 6,000 that just entered the border of Ceuta to Spain. This that just happened for a president of Spain. Immediately, 6,000, only 6,000. The president immediately says that he is going to travel immediately to the border of Ceuta to protect the border of Ceuta and Melilla for the Spanish people, assure himself that he is going to return everybody back that entered illegally to his country. Also, he addresses the situation as a humanitarian crisis. Also, he says that this is a crisis at the border and that there's already military to sustain and to control the situation. And after he is there, he is going to protect the border for the people of Spain. 6,000, and you got a president in Spain that is calling it a crisis. You got a president in the United States of America who has had 170,000 in only from January to April, and 170,000 alone in March. And you got more than 21,000 unaccompanied minors in holding facilities, and you call it a challenge. And you blame it on the past administration, right? You got a government of Spain that just declared this a crisis, but you have a government of the United States that has 170,000 alone in the month of March. Alone. And also more than 21,000 unaccompanied minors, and you call it a challenge. But over here in Spain, you got 6,000 that entered irregularly to the border of Ceuta and Melilla, and he immediately deploys the military. And he says, myself, the president, I'm going to go over there and make presence to make sure that the borders are controlled and to talk to the government of Marruecos and make sure that we are doing what we agreed on, that everybody that enters irregularly is going to be returned back. You got another one on the other West Hemisphere, that the border that connects to Mexico, that he says it is not a crisis, it is a challenge, and this is a problem that Donald Trump provoked. It is just unbelievable, the difference of brains, the difference of leadership, the difference of acknowledgement of a situation in a country that has had this problem, that is Spain, that is having a problem right now with more than 6,000 that entered irregularly through their borders of Ceuta. And immediately the president is saying, I am going over there. I'm going to take care of the situation. In comparison to what Joe Biden is doing right now, that Joe Biden has not gone to the border. It is not traveling to the border with Kamala Harris. Is not going over there. Oh, hell no. I'm not going over there. Hell no. Let the authorities take care of them. I will just give it to Mayorkas. Mayorkas, try to do whatever you want, man. Hey, Kamala, and you're going to Central America? Oh, yeah, I was planning to meet with Yamate, and we were going to militarize the border. We got Jen Psaki saying it on the White House. Militarized border with 28,000 in Mexico, and also 7,000 in Honduras, and 1,500 in Guatemala. We're the chiefs. We are, the boss. This man, 6,000, calls it a crisis, humanitarian crisis, and immediately takes the decision to go over there to Ceuta to try to fix the problem. And he sends the military, which I don't think that it was necessary to send military tanks. To be honest with you, and let me pause this video, because everybody's going to go on their right-wing trip. So I'm not a right-wing, I'm not a left-wing, I'm not a Democrat, and I'm not a Republican. To start, people are going to be like, oh, my God, Oscar, so you're advocating now? No, I don't think that it's necessary to have a military tank in the middle of the beach following migrants. I don't think so. But I think that border security, it should be enforced. Yes, I believe so. And this man is immediately calling it a humanitarian crisis when another one in the West Hemisphere is saying, you know what, everybody, it's not a humanitarian crisis, people. It is a challenge. It is like this. Let me just put some music on, man. Let me just put some music on, because we need some kind of music with this. We need some kind of music with this, demonstration of of definition of what is a challenge and what is, the response as a challenge and the response as a crisis. And the category for acceptance, if it is a challenge or a crisis, goes to Joe Biden, the President of the United States of America. Thank you so much. I forgot what I was going to say, but thank you. 170,000 migrants only in the month of March, and 21,000 unaccompanied minors that I have in detention centers. It is a challenge. It is only a challenge. It's not a crisis. But Mr. President, in Spain, they were crossing 6,000 and they already call it a crisis. He's over exaggerating. It is not. It is a challenge. It is a challenge. It is a challenge, people. Hashtag challenge. You want a challenge? Challenge me. Amazing. Holy cow, people. My God. When is it going to end, man? When are these people going to admit that is a problem? When are these people going to seriously admit that this is a problem? Unaccompanied minors, like this mass migration that just occurred in Spain, more than 1,000 are minors. But there's no problem with the United Nations the United Nations Children Relief Fund. Donate, right? You got a president immediately in Spain that is saying, we have a crisis. I'm going over there. Particularly, I am visiting that border. And I'm going over there to make sure that these agreements that were signed by Morocco and it was signed by Spain, that they are agreed on. But you got another one over here that says no. Unbelievable, people. Fact check me. Go over there and check it yourself. Go over there and do your own work. You know, I don't like to particularly, talk about, and, America's Voice is calling right here. I'm sorry, I can't answer right now, boss. Can't answer right now. So I wanted to say to everybody, this, I don't know until when. And I don't know it's not even until when. But I don't know until what particular point this is going to end. I don't know until what particular point this is going to end. And people are going to understand that we have, and that everything it is a problem. Unaccompanied minors right now. When the United States government is going to admit that they have a problem. Google me, fact check me, go over there and check it yourself. How's everybody doing? I don't want to talk about this, but it's something that it just came to my to my attention. And you guys know that I have always been a really centered guy, although the leftists, they say, oh my God, you're carried to the right wing. You are doing interviews with Steve Bannon. He was, fearmonger of Donald Trump. And also, you are hanging out with Ben Bergquam, who's always wearing a hat of Donald Trump. And also, you are with Anthony Aguero. That is, is not Aguero. For them, it's Aguero, that he was in the Capitol, and oh my God, and oh my God, for God's sake, oh my God, give me an Alka-Seltzer, for God's sake. But everybody knows that I have been, a guy that is not a political party. I'm not for a political party. And as a matter of fact, I don't like political parties. You guys know that. You guys fairly know that I don't like that. And I have been consistently saying this. It was posted by my brother Anthony Agüero, and his Instagram account. This just happened in El Paso, Texas. And I'm posting it right here because I want to ask one question for the Black Lives Matter followers and La Raza followers in El Paso. Para toda la raza del Paso, la raza, right? The ones that they don't live in México, pero dicen, somos raza, ¿verdad? Porque yo sí vivo en México, mi carnalito. Yo vivo en México, yo vivo acá. Donde comienza la patria en Tijuana. I live over here in Mexico. I don't live over there in the United States. So this actually happened to a Mexican. And I'm giving you guys this news because I think that it's important for us to bring justice for this man. This is a Hispanic man that it was attacked by people that completely attacked him. Almost, he's in a coma right now. He's in the ICU. They don't know if he's going to survive or not. And he was attacked by a mob of people that, oh my God, he's such a racist. I'm just going to say what it is. He was attacked by African-American people. 5 or 6 of them, or I don't even know, but you guys are going to see this video. And after I show you this video, to all you Black Lives Matter followers, they say, you know, we want to unite with the Black Lives Matters. It's time to bring the racists together, right? Because every time it's all about race. It's all about going against the white man. It's all about the white supremacy. It's all about the systematic racism. It's all about, you know, whites are getting this privilege. It's all about, oh my God, you got 4 years of sentence. Yeah, the white guy got 2 years and it did better than, like, oh my God. It's all about that. It's all about the KKK. It's all about the fear monger of Donald Trump. It's all about, you know, this hatred against white people. White people are the ones that they're causing this. Whites. All about this. But when these kind of individuals do something against another race, I want to know if let's change the scenario right here real quick. I want to change the scenario. This is not black people smashing the head of a Mexican Hispanic man. Let's change the scenario. Let's put all of these people, they're white. And the man, unfortunately, that he's going through a horrible situation right now between life and death, let's change him that he is white, that he is black. What do you think that it should be happening right now in this particular part of El Paso? What do you think that it would be happening right now if there was the whole way around, raza? ¿Qué creen que pasaría, raza? Si ustedes que son los de, ay, vamos a unirnos con Black Lives Matter, y que la jodida, y que de la madre, chócala, güey. To all of you that you are, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter, let's unite. What do you think it would be happening? Let me play the video. And not only the video, I will give you the post of what is actually happening to this man. What is actually happening to this man right now due to this incident. Look at this, man. Look how they're beating this man on the floor. How many of them? He is in the ICU right now. This actually happened outside of a bar in El Paso. Look how this is celebrating and putting his chain. You already know. You already know. You already know, right? Look at this. Again. Let's unite. Unity. You already know. This gives you an idea that it's not about blacks, not about whites, not about brown, not about Asian. It's about bringing justice. And I hope that all you Black Lives Matter followers in El Paso bring justice for this man. Now, let me just put right here the post that has been circulating in El Paso. And this is how this man is right now in this critical condition. This man is fighting between life and death. And I don't care what was the circumstance. Really, I don't. Like you Black Lives Matters, you don't care what was the circumstance. If he was the person that aggravated first, if he was the person that committed the first, assault, you guys don't care, right? Black Lives Matter. So this is the post that it was given. Was a jiu-jitsu. So sad to see this picture. It says, "Friends from El Paso, please read. Hey guys, I'm reaching out to all my friends in El Paso. My cousin Joe Campuzano got assaulted last night outside of an El Paso, Texas bar in Murray's around 2 a.m. Around 2 a.m. He was found outside. Whoever is saying he invited them and whatever, I don't care your response. You're trying to pander right now. And I don't know if they're fighting between the live feed or whatever it is. I don't care really your response. Where's Black Lives Matter? I wanna know before I go off, man. Before I go off, where is this organization bringing justice? Where is it? I just want to know. And you're going to make 70,000 justifications. 70,000 of them. This is actually, and I'm waiting for your response. This is actually the post, and it is really sad. It says, at 2 a.m., he was found outside unconscious and not breathing. He is currently intubated in an ICU in critical condition, and they don't know if he is going to make it. According to reports, there are no witnesses. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody, right? No. We didn't see anything. We did not see anything. Right? Nobody saw anything. Do you saw the video how many people were outside? Do you saw the video how many people were watching this man being assaulted like this? And there's no witnesses. And then it says, according to reports, there's no witnesses, even though it was right outside the doors of the bar at closing time. I'm asking anyone and everyone that was there if they saw anything to please reach out. God bless this man. Let's pray for this man's health. And hopefully, God will give him an opportunity to live, as he is in the ICU, man. These people left them there like he was a piece of nothing. Smash his head. Let's unite. So what is your suggestion, Oscar Blue? What are you saying? Let's fight each other? No. No. My whole point of this is these radical groups are for violence. These radical groups are for division. These radical groups are for only the color of the skin, not for the content of the character. These radical groups, instead of fighting together, they are for violence. I don't know what the problem was, but I haven't seen no Black Lives Matter statement about this. We stand for law and order. That's what we stand for. And this is a clear example that there needs to be justice brought for this man. The law needs to step in and do their job. And there needs to be justice for this man. Remember Conan Hynant? The young little kid, 5-year-old that got shot in the head outside of his house? Nobody was talking about it. Why they should talk about it? It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. To unite, it is for the justice of the people. It's not for your movement, Black Lives Matter, for Antifa. No, it's not. It's for justice of the people and fighting against the bad government and the bad politicians and the bad parasites that they're taking advantage of the people, taking advantage of situations. That I will unite with you all the way. But not to bring justice and to abuse this. I want to see that movement fight for justice for this man. Unbelievable. And lastly, in the news, I want to put this on the screen for everybody to see. I want to put this on the screen because a lot of people are saying, you know what? What is going to happen with the border crossings, Oscar? This article was released by El Imparcial de México. And look what it says right here. It's really important for me to tell you this because this has been a complete, basically a complete statement from the United States government. Also now that they're saying that in confined spaces, if you already have the 2 vaccines, they're going to let you go around with not a mask. But if you have 1 vaccine, 1 shot of vaccine, they will let you, you have to wear a mask. But if you have the 2, you're out. You're clear to not wear. Ultimately, if you have the 2, there's some spaces that you got to wear it. It is just, I don't understand, really. I'm so confused. But right now, it says the United States is going to take away the restrictions of the border until the complete vaccination on the borders, it is, again, completed. So if the 2 borders are already vaccinated, there's going to be access again to the borders back and forth. What does this tell you? It tells you, number one, and it is number one only, that if you want to cross to the United States of America, you need to be cleared. You need to be vaccinated. You need to be cleared. So they're going to ask you for some identification. They're going to ask you for some vaccination card, probably. They're going to ask you if you already can prove that you are already cleared from this process. If you cannot prove, because there's actually a statement that you can use. You can say, you know what? Yeah, I'm already cleared. I'm already cleared. You know, And this statement was released by the Secretary of International Relations, Marcelo Ebrard, as you say, right? The article says right here on the bottom, says the United States will take away the restrictions at the border, on the north border, until there is a complete vaccinations in all the cities that they are connected to the border. So they're not going to reopen no border city until everybody is vaccinated. So how are you going to prove that you already been vaccinated to enter a restaurant? ID, card. They're going to card you. Now it is not a conspiracy theorist. Oh my God, Oscar is so cute and Ani. No, it's not. It is a reality. It's going to happen now. How are you going to ask people if they show the identification of they already been vaccinated or not? How are you going to do it? Just by word? You're not going to believe that, right? You'll be like, oh my God, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Show me the ID now. So you're going to eventually, inevitably show it. Like, there you have it. 2 times. Can you scan it, please? Meep. You're good, sir. Right? So this has been extended to the 21st of June. The 21st of June, it is, again, they extended the limitations for essential and non-essential into the United States of America, the essential and non-essential. So they extended it again for 1 month. They extended it again for 1 month. Or they extended again for 1 month. So, in this, in el inter, in the middle part, I believe that they're going to ask for that. Somebody's asking right here. Claudia Colunga is asking that he just said we have to show vaccine to enter back to the U.S. I'm just saying that is going to happen. I'm not reaffirming. It is not a credible information yet. But just ask yourself this. If they are just asking yourself this, and how you doing, Claudia? Just asking yourself this. If you are already been cleared, and if you want to go back, if you want to go to Mexico, like with a silent S, see, you want to go to Mexico, and you want to come back into the United States of America, and they're going to ask you for, your passport, first of all. Second of all, they're going to say, you want to enter the U.S.? Yeah, where do you live? I live right here. Well, have you already been vaccinated? So we don't know if you... Yes, I already been. Okay, do you have the proof of paper or something? Yes, I have it, right. So, right? So it's the only way I believe so that they're going to... I believe so. Oh my God, Oscar is putting conspiracy theories. These leftists all the time. I believe so that is the only way that this is going to function. I have been saying it for the longest of time, people. Now they're doing it in airports. They're going to start doing it in airports for you to travel. Look what Europe just did. And I hope that I answered your question, Claudia. But look what Europe is doing right now. Europe just said, you know what? We are going to allow traveling again. But for the United States citizens, exclusively, they were referring to United States citizens. If they are going to travel over here to Europe, they need to show they already been vaccinated. They need to show it first. So it is already la la la, he he ho 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 happening. It is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of getting accustomed to. It's just a matter of little by little. So, I'm for a lot of people, they're saying, "Oh my God, Oscar's against the vaccine. Oh my God, Oscar's for the vaccine." I'm not for nothing. I'm for it's your decision, it's your body, and it's your right. You can, if you want to take it, go ahead and take it. If you don't want to take it, you don't take it. It's your problem. If you want to take it, or if you don't want to take it. If you want to wear a mask, wear it. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear it. It's your problem. I'm not saying what you should do or not. I'm just giving you guys the news and what I think that is going to happen. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for the 220 it shows right here on my screen on Facebook and the 115 on YouTube that is showing right here. Thank you so much for joining. Buy me a coffee is on top of the link if you guys want to contribute to my work. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For everybody that is supporting my independent reporting, thank you so much. God bless you all. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, in every platform. And also, you can follow Ben Berquan, Real America's Voice News, Will Johnson, and Unite America First. Miss Sarah Carter from Fox News, you can follow her on every platform. Also, you can follow me at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, and also Rumble. You can follow me on those platforms. Thank you so much for your time. And we will see each other later on, possibly later on this afternoon. I will come back again later on this afternoon, possibly. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and yeah. What do you think, Sarah, this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. So. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best sacrifice for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.